Welcome to the RadioU Podcast. I'm Hudson.
And I'm Allie.
Coming up, why the answer to one man's problems may be uglier cows.
Also, what should the state of Ohio's official cryptid be?
All that and more on the way next. Allie, we need you. We're counting on you. All of humanity.
Oh no. For what?
You're going to need to race a robot.
What?
You're much faster. You've been training your running career, and you didn't realize that it was all leading up to this.
Okay.
You're going to have to race a Chinese robot named Lightning.
Me?
Yeah, we need you to do it. Somebody's got to do it. Because a Chinese robot named Lightning, developed by the company Honor, which I believe makes cell phones.
Okay.
Just won a half marathon in Beijing.
Whoa.
It won a marathon full of humanoid robot and humanoid human competitors.
Just humans.
Yeah. And not only did it win, it won by a long shot. This robot completed a half marathon in 50 minutes.
Oh my gosh.
That's 13 miles, right? In 50 minutes. What are the splits like on that?
I don't know, but those are looking pretty good because the human world record was 57 minutes and 20 seconds.
Yeah.
So you're beating the human world record by several minutes. Like, that's very, very impressive, especially because I feel like it was just last year we were laughing about how slow and bad these robots were at racing.
It's remarkable, the improvement, because a year ago, they literally said this. They had the same event last year, 2 hours and 40 minutes.
Yeah.
Robots could barely do this race without falling over.
Right, like very few of them could actually even finish.
Yeah.
Because
they were like me running a half marathon. And now they're breaking the human world record by a wide margin.
Yeah, by a wide margin. And so I don't like the quick improvements that they have made to make robots better at running than humans. I don't like this. I don't want them to be better at running.
Yeah, I always thought that if it came down to it, the robots I had seen, I'd just, if one was chasing me, I'll just go upstairs.
Yeah.
They can't do that. I'll just push them over. I'll close the door. It seems like they've somehow managed to conquer all of the barriers that were in the way of robots. And now they can do anything we can do and pretty much can do it better. Yeah.
Although the one thing I don't know is I feel like there's still robots that they make that can only do one thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this robot can only run really fast. It can't do the stairs. It can't do the door opening.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's not like they're making a robot that is like a human that can learn to do all sorts of different things. Maybe eventually they can learn to do all sorts of different things, but they still seem to me to be only able to program these robots to be good at one thing.
You're saying this robot, Lightning, is good at running.
Yeah.
So if it was to chase me, I should just challenge it to a battle of wits.
Yeah, something else.
Yeah.
Have it do something else, like do the karate moves that the other robots can do, and it'd be like, I don't know how to do that. It's not in my programming.
You know what's funny is on our YouTube, we've had some videos about like Chinese robots that have gone really...
popped off.
Really popped off, especially in China, it seems. And they're always like, now I can hear their voices now. They're saying, why would you assume a robot would chase you? You Americans only know how to make robots for war. And to that, I would say, what are you making them for?
Yeah.
What is the point of this?
What really is the point of this? That's my big problem.
Robots don't need to run races.
I'm like,
there are no robot races except when you come up with them.
Maybe this movie wasn't that big in China, but it certainly was big in the United States. The Terminator? Like, that still is in our brains, and that's why we are very...
Was that banned there?
Maybe it was. Maybe they haven't seen it. We need to send that movie over to China so they can have a little healthy fear of robots.
iRobot was kind of a good robot. Still.
We need the bad robot
I didn't like that
movies.
one either.
We need the bad robot movies so they can develop a healthy fear of robots like all of us have here in the United States.
It's not that we use them for war. The movies use them for killing us.
Yes.
Thanks for donating during our spring fundraiser. We just wrapped up on Friday morning, and we heard from so many amazing people getting donations in. Thank you to everybody who's keeping us commercial free, whether you donated during the fundraiser, whether you donate monthly. Either way, we need you. So thank you so much. And if you missed donating, it is not too late to still help and to even still get yourself a Mindframe t-shirt or 16-ounce RadioU insulated tumbler. Check those out. RadioU.com/donate. We have a great video here. We can send it to you. Text the word burger to 8772 Radio U. It's a brawl that broke out. I believe there was about 10 women involved.
Oh, no.
All at a Whataburger in Waco, Texas. And here's what's crazy, Allie. You got to watch this. People are saying it's better than anything that happened at WrestleMania this weekend. And
it's something.
Not a single woman in this video has talked to any police at all about it.
Yeah, they all got away.
They got away completely scot-free.
Oh my gosh.
But what's interesting is because unless all we have is the evidence of them fighting afterwards, but we don't know how it started. So anybody could just say, I was defending myself and probably get away with it.
The amount of wigs I'm seeing get snatched in this video is crazy.
Do you see the table and chairs break when the one person is knocked into them?
Yeah. This is pure chaos.
It is chaos. Nobody knows what they're doing. It's just wild. But it is better than a lot of baseball fights that we see break out.
Oh yeah, a lot more punches being thrown than in any baseball fight.
And wait till the end, you can see one of the women. Look at the welt on the one woman's head. It's unbelievable.
Oh my gosh,
she has the biggest goose egg.
People are they're brutal.
I know.
Brutal.
The one woman, it's kind of a 2-on-1 situation. Like they kind of get isolated into groups. And then one woman over by the trash cans has two other women attacking her. The one is hitting her in the back of the head repeatedly.
Yes, and really hard.
But they're also really bad at punching because she's hitting with her closed fist, but the palm of her hand.
Yeah,
basically.
the palm and
her
fingers,
nails and her palm.
Knuckles and all of that. It's just
hurting herself
weird.
as much as it probably hurt the person underneath.
Yeah. It's a very weird fight. Eventually it de-escalates and they all just kind of walk away from each other. Mm-hmm. But it's so confusing, what started this, you know?
Nobody has any clue.
What in the world got so bad that you had to start throwing punches at each other?
I've been
in a brawl.
I've been in restaurants where or just in situations where things like this, you could feel them about to happen, even though I've never had a brawl like this break out.
Yeah, I know.
But you just, the tension that was in that Whataburger before this actually broke out into a fight, and everybody except these women was just thinking, please don't, I just hope they leave. I just hope they leave. And then they didn't leave.
They did
until
not.
It was too late.
They did not leave. I also think it's so interesting to me how there's so many men around and none of them are trying to break it up.
Not a single one.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's because if you're a guy and you don't know these people.
Yeah.
You're just I'm not. It's too dangerous for me to do anything.
An employee comes over and talks to some of them at one point while they're still fighting. And is trying to ask what the heck is going on? Can you at least leave from here or something? But yeah, no one's actually trying to pull them apart. Nothing.
It's either all the guys there didn't know these people. This is a group of women that came in independent of them, or maybe some of them did know these women, but they're just this is just what they do.
I think that's more likely the case. If anybody
this
knows,
is not the first time I've seen this.
I have a feeling because this is it's not normal behavior, but you're not breaking out in a fight like this out in public if you haven't done it before.
Unless it's this is more Waffle House kind of something you would expect.
Yeah.
Thanks for giving during our spring fundraiser. We just wrapped it up on Friday morning. For everybody who got a donation in and for those who give monthly, thank you so much for keeping Radio U on the air commercial free. We appreciate you. If you missed out on giving, We still have our Mindframe t-shirt and our Radio U new insulated tumbler available as giving rewards for a few more days. So go quickly, check those out, radiou.com/donate, so that you can not only help Radio U, but also get something nice for yourself.
Yeah.
radiou.com/donate. A farmer in the UK has pledged to breed uglier Highland cows.
Oh, no.
He wants to make them less photogenic to stop influencers and tourists from coming to his land for photos and videos with the honestly adorable Highland cows.
I guess that could be a problem if everybody's coming and they're like invading the cow space and potentially there's some injuries or whatever because the cows don't like it.
He claims that his cows do not get any peace due to constant filming, selfies, and people recording yoga videos near his cows.
What?
And he's also worried that there are safety risks, like you mentioned, if the cows get frustrated.
Yeah.
That somebody could get hurt, and people get too close and even hug the cows. So that can be dangerous. Yeah.
Yeah. I guess it is kind of tempting to hug them because they are so cute. They are very fluffy, and social media and AI art and all sorts of stuff, little stuffed animals, has made you think that these are like little cuddly little guys. And it's like, no, they're still
muscular, strong animals.
They're still cows that
seem to be pretty patient. But
yeah, but they can definitely still hurt you if they wanted to.
I feel like this breeding uglier cows seems like a really long and unnecessary process.
Yeah.
There must be a better way, is all I'm saying.
There must be a better way. You don't want to get rid of the Highland cows. They're so unique and beautiful. Like I don't like the idea of having to breed out like the genes that make them so iconic.
Yeah, well, if he starts breeding them to be uglier, then I feel like that could also have a boomerang effect.
Oh, no.
Where, they're so ugly that they're cute as well.
Yeah.
And so, isn't it going to take a long time for him to have like a whole new set of cows that are too ugly that people show up to his farm ready to take pictures, and they're like,
yeah,
they get there and they arrive and like, these cows are way uglier than I expected. I'm not going to film with them.
Yeah.
How ugly would they have to be?
Yeah, I would think it would take a while to get the cuteness out of the Highland cows.
Honestly, I feel like this is a clever ad pitch from this guy. He doesn't want people to stop. He likes that people are showing up to his farm.
Yeah.
He's probably making some kind of money off of it.
Well, that's what I was thinking. Like, find a way to profit off of
Monetize your cow's misery by having to film yoga videos.
Well, if you monetize this, maybe you can set up better boundaries and better ground rules. Like, because you could maybe set up a better enclosure for them or, something where there's a little more distance between them and the people. I don't know.
What I'm thinking in the United States is you don't have to, at least as far as I know, I've seen numerous places, you don't have to go probably in most places more than an hour or two drive to find a petting zoo that has these Highland cows.
Yes. Yep.
So I don't know what it's like in the UK, but you could definitely set that up, especially if there isn't any.
Yeah.
Then you could definitely take the lead on that. You're going to make a lot of money.
Well, clearly
and if not,
a lot of people...
then put up some electric fences or something.
Right.
To keep people out.
Yeah, put up electric fences, put up signs, and if people are disobeying the signs, like trespassing, then call the police.
Yeah. It always sounds so good, and then it's like, but the police take 30 minutes to get here, and then by the time that happens, they're already gone, blah, blah, blah. But I feel like it's better than
doing nothing
cows.
And then, trying to breed ugly cows. No, don't do that.
I just really don't think that's going to work.
No.
Which makes me disbelieve that you even want people to stop coming in. Thanks for donating during the spring fundraiser. It was so cool to see everybody's, not just donations, but a lot of stories coming in to Radio U of the impact it's had on you. And so thank you so much to everybody who gave and who shared with us during the fundraiser. If you missed out on giving, we still do have the Radio U Mindframe tee and the insulated tumbler that's brand new that you can get as gifts for donating to Radio U, but those are only available for a couple more days. So radiou.com/donate to look at those and get your gift in to help keep Radio U commercial free. I've got a question.
Okay.
8772 Radio U or the talkback button in the new Radio U app. What should be the state of Ohio's official cryptid?
Okay.
And I guess, should it have one? 8772 Radio U or the Radio U app. Use the talkback button. Allie, do you think Ohio should have its own official cryptid?
I haven't really heard any stories specific to Ohio because it's not like we have like a Mothman story. Because obviously West Virginia.
Even though that's a bridge to from Ohio to West Virginia or vice versa.
Yeah, sure.
It's on the border, but that's definitely a West Virginia thing.
It's still West Virginia. And so I would say if West Virginia had a state cryptid, if they don't already.
It does.
Yeah, then it's obviously Mothman.
It's the Mothman.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, but I haven't really heard one of those stories for Ohio. Is there one?
Yeah, there's a couple.
Okay.
So that's why I think it's an interesting debate.
Okay.
And one that will be apparently hashed out in the Ohio State Representatives.
Let's go.
Ohio State's Congress.
Okay.
Because there's now a bill that's been introduced, House Bill 821, to designate the Loveland Frog Man as Ohio's official state
Have not heard of
cryptid.
this one.
You know Loveland Castle, right?
Yes.
And then the Loveland Castle, which is a castle that just one guy basically randomly built on his own out of like milk cartons and cement. It's right along the river there, the Little Miami River. And in that river, the legend is that there's like a frogman creature, the Loveland Frogman.
I kind of like it.
Yeah, that lurks in there's even a Frogman festival there.
Okay.
And everything. And so who introduced this bill? What is the person's name? Representatives Tristan Radar and Gene Schmidt would like to make the Loveland Frog
Well,
Ohio's
listen.
official state cryptid. But you live in Ohio. You've never even heard of this
Never
thing.
even heard of it. I am grateful for Representative Tristan Radar because he has put the Loveland Frog on my radar.
Yeah.
You know, I don't think Ohio really gets, like, the cryptids really get talked about too much. There's plenty of others that get talked about, whether it's the Mothman or Chupacabra or, you know, Bigfoot. I think if we chose a national one for like the whole United States, it obviously would have to be Bigfoot or
It's gotta
Sasquatch.
be Bigfoot, right? Yeah.
But yeah, I don't think I've really heard much about like specific to Ohio cryptids. I love this. The Loveland Frog, like there's an image tied to it. This image is sick. I've never seen this before.
Yeah, you got to check it out. I was also thinking that, Ohio has their version of Sasquatch, which was the Ohio Grassman.
Okay, never heard of that either.
And Ohio is one of the biggest states for Bigfoot sightings and like festivals.
Well, that's what
and
I was
stuff.
kind of thinking. I was like, I know it's not from Ohio. Like the first Bigfoot sighting was not in Ohio, but I feel like we can make some type of claim to Bigfoot because there's a lot of sightings of him, allegedly, in the state of Ohio.
I feel like Ohio's Bigfoot couldn't nearly be as big as Bigfoot's other way. You know, he'd be a small Bigfoot.
Okay.
I don't know. What do you think should Ohio's state cryptid should be, and what should the national cryptid for the United States be? Should it be Bigfoot? 8772 Radio U. Radio U, where music is going. We actually have the Radio U hotline open.
8772 Radio U.
You can use the talkback button in the new Radio U app as well. Let us know, what should Ohio State's official cryptid be? Should it even have one? Because it's trying to have one. A couple of representatives have put a bill forward. So what's hilarious to me is we're talking about this on the radio. We don't get paid a lot to do this.
No.
But we're just having fun.
Yeah, it's fun time.
Our representatives, maybe they don't get paid a lot specifically to do that job specifically, but like it's official serious business. And they're going to be like, it should be the grass man. It should not be the frog. We heard from Ryan, who got in using the talkback button in the Radio U app.
Ohio's has to be the Loveland Frog. That's what we're known for. I'm from Zanesville, and Loveland is just what we're known for.
It's what Ohio's known for, Allie. It's the Loveland Frog.
I had never heard of it before this. And again, this is why I'm grateful to Tristan Radar for putting it on my radar because I did not know about the Loveland Frog and I'm obsessed now.
We also heard from Michael, who said, I think Bessie would like a word on this.
Okay, Bessie?
And Tim also mentioned, doesn't Lake Erie have a monster associated with it? I believe that's why they called the hockey team the Lake Erie Monsters.
Yeah.
The monster is Bessie. She's basically a Loch Ness monster for Lake Erie.
Yeah.
And sightings go
Isn't
back
it the
to
Cleveland Monsters or
did
something?
they change the name?
Maybe it is Lake Erie, but
it's in Cleveland.
Yeah.
They play in Cleveland. But where's Bessie? Bessie goes back. Sightings go back to 1793. So
yeah, it is the Cleveland Monsters. So I don't know. I haven't heard about. So is Bessie the one from Lake Erie?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I haven't heard about that one either, but that makes sense with the monsters
Bessie
thing.
or South Bay Bessie, a legendary serpent-like lake monster said to inhabit Lake Erie.
So it's very Loch Ness Monster.
Yeah, I think so. Very similar. But since it goes back to 1793, do we actually have pictures of it? They say it's 30 to 40 feet long. We also
I do see a photo right here.
Also in Ohio, I was trying to think of what these were called. The melon heads, the Kirtland melon heads. Have you heard about these?
No.
But this is multiple individuals. It's not just one monster. So could it be the state's official cryptid?
These are in Kirtland, Ohio?
Kirtland, Ohio. They're small, feral humanoids with large, bulbous heads and sharp teeth.
What the heck? These look crazy.
It says they're typically rooted in tales of abused orphans or failed medical experiments on children.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my
gosh. If you want to promote that.
No, I don't want to do that cryptid. That cryptid's weird.
That sounds sad.
And sad,
but
yes.
I've seen images of those before too.
Yeah,
and apparently there's Ohio has many more
I say
options.
To be different because Bessie's too much like the Loch Ness Monster.
Yeah.
Like even the images that are coming up, it's very much like, is this a picture of the Loch Ness Monster or is this Bessie in Lake Erie? Who knows? I think to be different, we should stick with the Loveland Frog. Who else has a Frogman?
Yeah.
Come on, that's so cool.
I like it too.
Yeah.
I want this debate to be on record. I think they should play this for everyone in the Ohio State Congress.
Yes.
As they debate. They're like, well, here's what some local radio hosts think.
Well, and also I feel like frogs have really grown in popularity since like COVID.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just like memes of frogs, images of cute frogs. And so I think this is going to be a popular pick to go with the Frogman.
Let's make it happen. Our representatives are finally doing something worthwhile, giving Ohio a state cryptid. Gonna open up the RadioU hotline for this.
877-2-RADIO-U.
You can also use the talkback button in the new RadioU app. Rename your favorite film title with a clickbait YouTube headline.
Oh.
The example given, and I truly don't know if this can be topped.
Okay.
But the example for this would be, a rat cooked my food, and I liked it, in parentheses.
Okay, I get what you mean now. I get what you mean now. Yes, this could be really funny.
Yeah, Project Hail Mary. I spent a decade in space, and you won't believe who I met.
Yes, right.
877-2-RADIO-U, or use the talkback button in the new RadioU app. I think important rules for this is no spoilers, but no like significant spoilers, because not just because we don't want to spoil movies for people, but because that would completely contradict the point of a YouTube clickbait headline, right?
Sure, but also I think with the clickbait title, you need to say something about the movie that is a little untrue.
Yes,
you
definitely.
know? Like a little bit over the top. That's like not quite there yet. It's not like it's completely false, but there's something about it that if you went all the way through and you really thought hard about that title, you'd be like, wow, that's really not what happened in there at all.
Yeah, you have to be, the title has to slightly mislead you versus what you actually see by the end of the movie.
Right.
All right, movies as YouTube clickbait titles. Let us know what you've got at 877-2-RADIO-U, or use the talkback button in the new RadioU app. RadioU, where music is going. We have the RadioU hotline open.
877-2-RADIO-U.
You can jump in the group chat or use the talkback button in the new RadioU app to let us know clickbait titles for your favorite movies of all time. The example to start is, a rat cooked my food and I liked it. ? Emotional. What is your picks for this for clickbait headlines, YouTube clickbait headlines for your favorite movies of all time.
All right. We heard from Erin. She says, "You won't believe who's returning. Everything we just learned about Zootopia 2.
Nice. We also have a text here. If I'm over 100 but look and feel 40, the anti-aging benefits of Gravity.
I think we know that one.
That's Interstellar. But then there's also, that could be a lot of space movies, actually.
Yeah, it's
like
true.
Project Hail Mary. We heard from D, who says, two extremely different football teams formed into one unforgettable season. That's Remember the Titans.
Yes, that's good. Do we have a talkback, or was this from something else?
I haven't gotten to that yet.
Okay. I'm trying to think what I would do. I'm trying to think if there's any fun ways to do like Indiana Jones or even The Mummy, which I just did.
Mm-hmm.
You won't believe what we found in this buried tomb in Egypt or something.
Which is literally like a Mr. Beast video.
Yeah, like seriously. Although, again, you have to
I explored a tomb that's not been open for 1,500 years.
Exactly. But you kind of have to fabricate just a tad bit for it to be clickbait. So you'd have to add something in.
We found an actual mummy inside this
But they
ancient
do
tomb.
Find an actual mummy in the mummy.
Movies are crazier than YouTube videos.
Yes,
usually.
they are. So
you're right. It's trying to angle it one step further than it actually goes. How about this one? He woke up with an actual horse head in his bed? Question mark, exclamation point.
That's Scarface.
And then
right?
No, that's The Godfather.
It's The Godfather. Okay.
And then the thumbnail will be like a guy pointing over his shoulder
to the horse. Oh no.
And then another one would just be, I traveled around the world in 80 days. It's around the world in 80 days.
Yep, that's exactly right.
Tim says, 4 kids get abducted by a wardrobe. Find out how they escaped. I met a lion inside a wardrobe. And you won't believe who was with him.
Santa Claus.
Aaron says at 8772 Radio U, the galaxy just broke. The massive reveal that changes everything we know about the Force. Yes. Changes everything we know.
I love the selective all
capitalization.
Because that really is YouTube. YouTube does that a lot. A lot of YouTubers title that way.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of dang it.
Oh, yeah. It's hard to think of something.
On the fly, it is tough because I'm just thinking of you just take a scene from the movie that doesn't even really actually encapsulate the movie.
Right.
And just pick anything from Home Alone.
Yeah.
He took a flamethrower to the head and you won't believe what happened.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
We found the missing Ark of the Covenant and you won't believe what's inside.
Yeah. Just add you won't believe to anything.
Yeah.
And that definitely works. We could do this all day.
Right.
It's challenging, but also too easy in a way.
Yep.
We've still got the Radio U hotline open.
8772-RADIO-U.
We're asking for you to retitle your favorite movies with YouTube headlines. And the results are insane. We've gotten so many
Gone
good ones.
wrong.
Yeah. Cops call. Chris texted in at 8772-RADIO-U. Chris said, small alien child gets instant karma when he ignores his parents and gets left on Earth alone.
Oh, I could see in the thumbnail, instant karma.
Yeah, yes, that would have to be capitalized.
Yes.
Instant karma.
We also heard from Zeb. He says the importance of coconut for the quest for the Holy Grail.
Yeah. Oh, there's probably a bunch you could do that would be good for the Holy Grail.
It's true.
We got a talk back in from Tim.
Ghosts take over baseball field and the national pastime will never be the same. So you can figure out which one that one is. Have a blessed day.
I
think that's my favorite one so far.
That is absolutely
Dreams,
awesome.
right?
Yes, Field of Dreams. That is so good.
This one from D is pretty good. Family musical group forced to leave their home. You won't believe what happens next. That's the Sound of Music, right?
I think so.
All right, this is wrong. But see, Do you know which movie this is? Ready?
Okay.
This autistic Vietnam War veteran is the fastest man you will ever see.
No.
Hashtag ping pong wizard. Or hashtag, parentheses, ping pong wizard.
Forrest Gump.
Yes, Forrest Gump. Tim sent it, or we got another Tim who says, mad scientist gets thwarted by another version of himself. Kids, a secret agent platypus, and a robotic platypus. Oh my gosh.
Oh.
So many good ones.
There's great options. I love
Yeah.
everybody getting creative. So yeah, that's a fun little challenge.
I just want to do this all day.
Yeah, I see stuff like this all the time online and it gets me going because there was one I saw the other day that was like, take out any pluralization of anything in a movie title.
Mm-hmm.
So instead of Jaws, it's Jaw.
Yeah.
Any type of pluralization, you got to remove it. So, and it turned all of the titles into hilarious titles.
Yeah. We should do more of this.
Yeah.
Because everybody's really good at it.
Yes. Thanks for listening to the RadioU Podcast. Don't forget to rate and review the show.